All right, y'all. I'm going to get into this Nancy Guthrie case. I just, I don't know. I have questions and I want to see what the cards can reveal, if anything at all. Please do take this all with a grain of salt. These are just picture cards, and this is rather serious. 84-year-old lady been missing for 3 weeks. I would be going out of my mind if I were any of the children. Look, stalker being watched. So they may have watched her, stalked her from the beginning. This one just kind of wanted to fly out, so I'm going to keep it out. So I'm going to suspect that they watched her for a while. You know, stalked her property, the best ins and outs, her, what she's doing, when she does things, how she does things, blah, blah, blah. We'll get into that. But everything that's been going on, like, it's so sinister. I don't know, is there anyone else here that just literally wants to jump off this planet anywhere but here? Like, send me anywhere but here. Who would agree to this mission? Because it's a horrible with all of the the epiphiles and everyone that's being, I don't know, everyone that's in them, all of the speculation surrounding them and other things. It's just so disheartening to live on this planet right now. Why? So let me set up the reading and see what comes. All right. So I pulled some Kipper. And there's theft, there's sad news, getting sad news, and the child is her children, right? The children are receiving some sad news, or this could be a younger perpetrator, not meaning someone under 18 or anything like that, just younger in period. Well, it seems like it may have been a theft gone wrong. There's a long way to go. There's a false person here. But the main person is male, and prison is a long way away, but it's coming. This is not really giving any indication about anything other than the message being sent that they want an extraordinary, like a large amount of money. But we do have something at the bottom of the ocean or within a lake, some, waters here, right in the center of the reed. That may be where they find something significant that will send this person to prison. This message that this fake ass person, this person that's sending messages to TMZ, is lying. They know nothing. They just want money. However, maybe there's something at the bottom of water that is going to indicate where they can find Nancy. We have an ocean. And we have mountains here. But there's a cross standing here. Unfortunately, I don't think that she's going to be found alive. There's is like a grave site. Okay. There may be some marking, though, to indicate that, this is like X marks the spot. This is where she's at, just in case there's some form of negotiation for prison, to say where she's at, maybe to get life instead of, death penalty or whatnot. I'm not even sure if they have the death penalty in Arizona. it's not really looking good for Nancy within this reading. The kids are going to get the news soon enough. It seems like this main male is going to contact probably Savannah or her sister, or even the brother, somehow, some way, to negotiate terms of monies. It's also an unexpected call. What happened, as far as this is concerned, is it would have been like a robbery gone wrong. I thought in the beginning that they said that the red droplets that were found outside of Nancy's door, that DNA, I thought they said that was not Nancy's at one point. That the BLOOD didn't belong to Nancy. Now I guess they're saying it does belong to Nancy, which is just so disheartening, because in my mind all of this time I thought that it did not belong to her, and that she may have like fought, like clocked this person right in the nose, and they were losing blood. But I guess not, like a nosebleed or something. I guess that I was wrong on that. Like, I heard wrong on that. They may need to get a dive team. But the person sending these messages to Harvey Levin is a fake liar. Okay, so don't be falling for it. Could even be a woman. But I'm just saying, they're a liar. They're not the real ones. Whatever happened to the $6 million, whatever happened to that, the $6 million? Wasn't that the amount they wanted? $6 million from the family or anyone in order to return Nancy. And we haven't heard anything back from that particular person. So that's why I feel like she's it's going to be a while before they get to her or find her. Let's see. Body is hidden. Nancy Guthrie. I'm going to set this up and I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. More than one involved. So, at this point, we have the stalkers. Someone's watching. We have the body is hidden. Evidence or a statement being made is there's a setup. Something's being staged. It's a web of lies, and behind closed doors is where. Let's see what Tarot has to add here. So this setup, someone is going to be framed. I think they're going to pin something on someone. But this is, it's all a setup. She's at rest. That person is lying on a coffin praying. So even if she's alive, she is still very prayerful, but I'm viewing that as she's gone. She may have been tied up, but this is a prison card in the reverse. However, it's letting me know that they will get whoever they're either going to frame for this, or someone will be held accountable and responsible for this crime. 12 is the hangman energy. 4 is on the board. 4 wands. That's the foundation, the environment. So someone's going to prison. The environment will be penitentiary. It will be held accountable for this. Let's see. The gathering. They will be able to have a funeral for Nancy, is what I'm getting here. This is so sad. Let's just pull a couple of more and see what else we can get. Knight of Wands. So moving rather quickly. But let's see. Someone around in their 30s. Like 35-ish. Okay. As far as the age of it's a male. And 9 cups. So just reiterating that there will be some information coming in, and I know there's no good news if someone has perished, but the return of the body, the return of the remains, just knowing that you have your family with you, that will be fulfilled. And the fact that this person will be headed to prison, that will happen. There's just a lot of lies, and I feel that has to do with between the FBI and the Pima Sheriff's Department or police, how they're detectives versus, I think there's a lot of just crap going on with this, like literal. Why so much coverage? They're keeping secrets. Okay. There's going to be still some hidden factors, and there may have been a betrayal, and I don't want to say a family betrayal, but with the 4 of Wands, and the betrayal may be coming from a family member. Now, I don't know if that is a betrayal, the perpetrator, or for the Guthrie family. Let's just see. They move in the dark. There's a lot of things, a lot of lies being told behind closed doors to frame someone here. Okay? There will be a statement made. Evidence about where the body is will be coming out. But there's more than one involved. So, as they're looking for one person in a database or whatnot, then they need to be looking for others as well. Give me 3 more. 3 more cards. The disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. There's so many questions, like, was she even alive when they took her? But and why are they looking for guns? I'm curious, because they went to gun shops or whatnot with 40 different pictures of people. Why gun shops? Like, what leads them to believe that guns, like, what is, because I just don't understand. Is there something else on video where a gun was shown that I don't, I'm trying to tune out of the coverage on everything from the Epi files to this case. It's also dark right now in the world that I'm like, just, I am who I am, and I tune out to it. I'd rather not be submerged in all that is going on, and I was, because it's riveting, right? I was watching everything and everyone, and it's just like, oh my goodness. Guthrie's disappearance, there we go. Lack of money, lack of confidence, losing confidence. It's something with the church. Her heart. Could be three people involved here. And one of them may get away. Okay. Left out in the cold. She's outside somewhere. So her heart was an issue. She may have taken, she may have had a heart attack or something along those lines where, that's probably why you haven't heard from the $6 million person, from the beginning. Like, what are you gonna do now that you have a body on your hands and not a person, a viable person to trade? I don't think that they murmured her. I feel that, like, her heart gave out. You understand what I'm saying there? I don't believe that they took her life as much as they are responsible for taking of her life through circumstance. But I do feel with these cards, again, allegedly, none of this is factual or true. This is just one lady in her kitchen at her craft table throwing picture cards. Okay? All with a grain of salt. But we'll see what comes. And that's what I have for Nancy Guthrie. Yeah. The decisions, there will be a decision made in this. But I do feel like she was called home. Okay?